Morning. This is a follow-up video to one I released a couple of days ago about constant contact and how often you should be contacting people that you've just met, that maybe you have a good connection with one time, maybe you have an interaction, you think you can add some value to them. How often should you contact them? This is a follow-up on that video, and it's constant contact for clients that you already have. So these are people that you're already working with, and I thought it'd be useful to talk about how I think about this and maybe give some tips if someone's struggling with this for how often should I be contacting the clients that I already have. I don't want to bother them by sending them too much, and I don't want to not send them anything and they forget about me, basically. So let's start with why. I'm going to talk about what, when, and why. The first reason, and this will help you frame it, the reason that you want to constantly contact your clients, and it should be with useful information, not fluff. The reason that you want to do that is because momentum builds confidence, and you want these people which have trusted you initially and have paid you money, you want them to be confident that you can continue to add value to them going forward. So that's the why. Constant contact for your clients is because momentum builds confidence. All right, so what are you going to send them? So I like to send updates about work that I've completed. You know, I make an update to their website, I send them a message or an email, I say, "Hi Graham, today on the site I have updated such and such. The next thing I will do is," and then give a date for when I'll do that. And then never miss the date, never miss the date. Results, if you get a particularly good result, say you release a social post and it does much better than usual, or it smashes the benchmark that you set, send them a message. "Hey, Graham, we just released this post, it did really well." You know, shout about the results that you're getting. This is what they're paying for. And then finally, new useful information. This list isn't exhaustive. If you can think of other things to send, by all means send it. But new, useful and relevant information, those are the three keys. New, they haven't heard of it before. Relevant, is relevant to their business. If I'm working with an antique dealer, I'm not going to send them information for plumbers. And useful. So it doesn't even have to be to do with what you're doing for them. Complicated sentence there. If you're doing website work but you find a particularly useful bit of information about another platform, send that through. You know, if it does genuinely help them, they will associate that help with you, and it's another way that you can contact them a bit more often. The final piece of this is when. How often should you contact them? Some people get a bit bothered if you contact them too frequently. They start to take it for granted, or they start to get annoyed because you're taking up too much time. So my frequency and my cadence for this is every 3 to 7 days I send something through to every one of my clients, something useful, something relevant, some results or some work that has just been completed. And that's that. What, when, why. Momentum builds confidence. Every 3 to 7 days, something useful, the results, and updates. Nice one. Always add value.